Friday Eve. It's Thursday Night Hoops right here on 2K Sports. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. And, of course, Jared Allen. This is their first game without him.
I'll tell you what, the fans will really miss him. He was just so popular, a tremendous talent. But the great thing about the NBA, new stars will emerge. And the question is, who will it be?
Outside Reeves. Lets the three fly. And if you're a fan of strong post play, you're in for a treat tonight.
Boy, Bia, you remember when the conversation was you don't need centers anymore? Guess what? We're back at it. Two of the best at the 5 spot in this one.
Over his time in the league, Maxey has really improved his playmaking.
Right side, Levine. Fires from deep. And another miss by Sacramento. George, right side. To the middle. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Here's Reeves. Oh, the block shot. Grabs it out of the air.
Yeah, tough start. 0 for 4. Just relax a little bit.
Pass to George. Back to Ellis. Clock at 4. Inside. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Shot blocked. Here's Reeves. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Well, Doris, Donovan Mitchell has really proven to be the kind of star you can build your team around.
Donovan Mitchell experienced a high level of winning as a young player, but he hasn't broken through and won a championship. So now every aspect of what he does is about making sure the group thrives. That's why you want to build around him.
The offensive rebound. It's good. Good on the putback.
Just great positioning to get the rebound, then get it back up.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks. Yeah, Sacramento's head coach and I were able to chat briefly. They'll be up against Donovan Mitchell tonight, and coach is well aware of the challenges that he presents. He said Donovan's so good at changing speeds, it's hard to know when to send help. I'd rather be overly cautious in that regard, because if no help comes, then all of a sudden Mitchell is in his groove. Makes sense to me. Back to you guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. Pass to Levine. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And last season, the most efficient shooting season of Zach LaVine's career.
Yeah, BA, 2.5% better in his free throw shooting. He would have had a 50, 40, 90 season on his hands, but his scoring is top tier.
Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good. Abdul-Jabbar's gotten his third basket of the night.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets.
Again, the miss by the Kings. Here's Maxey. Oh, it's blocked! It deflects off the backboard. On the wing, Levine. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. And you think about the Defensive Player of the Year award. It tends to go to big men. Any thought of dividing the award into two? Maybe one for perimeter players and the other for big men?
Absolutely not, Brian. What we need to do is consider that the single most important thing it is for your defense nightly is guarding the best point guards or wings in the league. And the voters have got to understand it can't only be about big men.
And the jam by George.
They've been very effective so far. A balanced attack at its best.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string. At some point, do you start to think about getting others involved? It has been a struggle.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Pass to O'Neal. And here we go again. The Cavs on the break. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. George has got 6.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Baseline jumper. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
On the wing, Nembhard. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
From deep, Reeves. He's off on that one. And pushing it up. Here's Cleveland. Here's George. Again, Cleveland scores.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And so it's
21.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets, they are so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Here's Schroeder. Here's Drummond. Blocked! They get it back. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Pelicans at Smoothie King Center in New Orleans. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Malik Monk is a key player for the Kings. He said, coming to the organization, I felt like I could bring an energy that Sac had been waiting for. And it's a comfortable fit. Coming here slows everything down. I can just focus on my craft in hand, and it's been working for me. BA, back to you.
He's played great for him. All right, Allie, thanks for the report.
Boy, power play by Andre Drummond. He has made a career out of stress testing the rims.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Yes, it's good.
They're finding ways to get the ball to the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Outside Monk. Jacks up a 3. And another Sacramento 3.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Drummond. The rebound by Eubanks.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
Here's Achua. Goes up again. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to go. The Cavaliers lead by 12. Merrill outside. Pass to Wade. Out to the right wing. Drummond for 3. That shot missing.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Outside Matherin. Outside Monk. The 3 is up. Offensive rebound.
Big-time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. Schroeder with it. Pass to Wade. Here's Drummond. Eubanks defending. And the jam by Drummond.
Boy, how about the quick elevation by Andre Drummond? Doesn't miss an opportunity when it's that easy.
And it's out of bounds to Sacramento.
Substituting on the court.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Murray. And it's Murray with the big finish.
Yeah, just a solid play by Murray. He knows where to get his shots.
George feels it out a bit. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
His playmaking is something to watch. threading that pass right in there.
Pass to Levine. Back to Reeves. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
He deked the defenders there, and they thought Maxey was going to dish to a big, but instead, he kept it and scored.
And it's Reeves with the 3. Reeves has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
The kick out to Maxey. Down low. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Rebound by Sacramento. Here's Levine for 3. Paul George pulls down the board. Here's Ellis. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
Coaches talk about ending quarters. Well, you cannot do it better than that.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. In a lot of ways, Paul George has been the prototype of the modern swingman.
Yeah, 6'8", and with his versatile skill set, plug and play on any team. But health has been a challenge as of late. Now in his mid-30s, can he maintain that elite level?
Kings trail by 11. Driving in. That shot is good by O'Neal. O'Neal's got 6.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now here's George. Give him 8. Hook shot on the way. O'Neal pulls it in.
Well, that's surprising. This guy is a good mid-range shooter, just can't get it to go. Well, one guy's thinking zig, the other zag, and it's nothing good resulting.
And here is Maxey, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game.
Yeah, great work on defense right there. Shooters have to be careful when Murray is lurking nearby.
Here's Maxey. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Cavaliers lead by 11.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Sacramento shooting their 4th shot at the foul line here. No good on the technical, so unable to pick that one up. In this league, you've got to have moves and counter moves. Grant, your toolkit was pretty complete coming in.
Well, I tried to keep adding to it. It's like baseball. If they're struggling to hit your heater, that changeup will work even better.
Now here's Levine. Still without a bucket. Murray from outside. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Ball stolen. Ooh, poked away. George with a steal. And the jam by George.
Man, after all the injury setbacks, you see the elevation Paul George has. That is impressive.
Outside Levine. Maxey with it. He's picked up by Levine. Here's Ellis. Oh, had the opportunity on the break, but couldn't make the 3. Pass to Levine. Outside Hunter. Here's Jonas. Off target with the 3.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And George with the jam.
You've allowed Paul George to lock in and get his rhythm. Now you better start to stop him.
Now here's Murray. Oh, George with a steal. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. The Kings forward DeMar DeRozan clearly bought in to helping take this team to the next level. He said, quote, "I appreciate the passion and the drive from the coaching staff, from the players to the fan base to everything, top to bottom. Guys want to win. Anything is possible." Back to you.
They are plenty talented. All right, Allie, thanks a lot. Here's Levine for 3. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. Up top, George. 12 points for him. Rebound by the Kings. Oh, got a piece of it. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Nembhard.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
George over to help. And we're going to have a jump ball. Pass to Monk. They still need this. The shot no good.
I'd say that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Here's George. Banked it in off the glass. George has got 6 here in the quarter.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Carter. It's deflected. And they get it back. Eubanks gets the bucket. Cleveland leading by 15. Maxey surveying the D. Pass to Ellis. George outside. To the paint. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. That one a little long. And so it's Carter who brings up the ball for Sacramento. Outside Achua. Here's Eubanks. Releases. Picked it. Fast break. Here we go. Maxey. That's good. Maxey's got 6 points.
Yeah, just another shot in Maxey's arsenal. He becomes harder and harder to defend.
Here's Carter. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Gets it up. And that's not going to go. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers looking in total control with this
The Cavaliers, 44.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The Cavaliers lead by 17. Now Schroeder. Merrill outside. From outside the arc. Hunter with the rebound. Outside Levine. Outside Reeves. Back to Levine. 6 to shoot. From outside, off the mark.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him. Now, you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shots the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
And just a deceptively good athlete with impressive quickness. Reeves gets to the bucket in no time.
The shot by Drummond, no good. Kings trail by 18. Levine surveys the D. Screen by O'Neal. It's stolen by Drummond. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half of this fourth quarter. Pass to Strus. For 3. Drills it from deep. Strus has got his first 3 points of the game. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
You have to be a fan of the energy they've played with on the defensive end. Active hands and feet, and it's come up big a few times for them.
And they've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And we're seeing some younger teams really on the rise here. Any particular reason, Grant?
Well, you know, it's part of the natural order of things. Certain players will dominate, and when they age, there are always those young upstarts vying to take the lead.
Oh, he can't hit it!
Let's say he has not been at his best, but they're winning, and that's all that matters.
Oh, off target from downtown! The Cavaliers lead by 17. Puts it up. That's off.
And he's easily led the way on the boards tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
And we've watched it for years, the floor-stretching ability of Levine.
And Cleveland has possession, following that last three-pointer by Sacramento.
And he's doing things on the glass tonight that we don't often see.
His production has been unbelievable, a testament to how much he cares about his craft.
Now here's Drummond. Off on the layup.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
Murray. The three is off. And they've been moving the ball really well tonight.
Good things come to those who take good shots.
Drummond inside. Another chance. Knocked away. Levine with a steal. Ready off the pass. He lays it in.
It's not easy to work the ball inside of this league, but they've done it all night.
Oh, ho, ho. That's a man on a mission right there.
And they had an advantage tonight. Came out sharp and did what was needed. A nice win here for the Cavaliers.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
Boy, one thing you can say about Andre Drummond, he is so steady. Statistically, it's the same story every year.
And so he hits the technical free throw. On the wing, Reeves, picked by Murray. Levine outside, just 4 to shoot. Oh, he missed the jumper. And so it's Cleveland with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel. A 12-point game. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Hunter. Now Reeves. Murray fires. And he nails it. Just let the clock run out.
Hey, it's time to celebrate.
Tipped away. And so it's Cleveland winning this.